Hey guys, Buff Game back today bringing a video, and today we're covering Ready or Not's newest DLC, Dark Waters. This just came out yesterday on December 10th, 2024. Really big update. You have 3 new operations, I think 6 new guns, and a bunch of cosmetics here. So we're going to go in, I'm going to show you all of these things here in game. Now you'll see some gameplay a little bit here and there in the background. I did only run the Mirage at Sea mission, which is the luxury yacht that has been taken over by terrorists. And then I also ran the heavy well A101 rig called Leviathan as that mission. So I ran both of those just one time through by myself. I'm really looking forward to playing these with buddies. I have a lot of you guys in the community obviously play this, so we'll get a good team together and do this and kind of run through these tactically, and those will be separate videos of doing those. But just the first 2 missions I played, really cool. I like the map design. I think it'd be, obviously playing solo is one thing, but playing with a team, I think is going to make it even better. And especially, keep in mind that this game with mods makes it just 100 times better. So these are really great additions with this Dark Waters update, and I'm really excited to see the mods that continue to come here for this update. So we'll go ahead, back out. I'll show you guys the new weapons, the new outfits, and we'll just take a look at the new missions in the mission screen here. So backing out, we'll take a look at the new weapons. So the new weapons, first off, we're going to start, if we scroll down, assault rifles. We'll go down here. The first new weapon is going to be the G3A3. So this is one of the new weapons here for Dark Waters. So I'll show you guys how this thing handles in the firing range. I haven't used it in a mission yet, just because obviously running alone, I'm not going to run through and do all these. I'll get a lot more time in it and maybe kind of go through each individual weapon. But we'll just kind of try and build some good builds here, I think, just to show you guys kind of how it handles. So that would be the G3A3. And again, you can see the modernization on this. I don't think I can inspect the weapon itself in this game, but you can see that the fixed buck stock is chambered at 7.62 by 51 millimeter. The G3A3 is more modernized, so you have the top pick rail, you have a tri-pick rail on the handguard, and you see the rail covers left and right. And then we have that fat muzzle brake on there, grip, 20-round magazine, and it looks like safe, semi, and full. So go ahead and I'll show you guys this thing. We'll go ahead and back out to the firing range, and we'll go ahead and look at this thing in the firing range. So go ahead and walk on over here. I'll show you guys pretty much everything you need to see for the new update, minus the 1 mission. So let's see, we have full auto, and we have semi. So let's try semi. Try full. So that is actually not as much kick as I was anticipating for a 7.62x51. Now, to be fair, I'm pulling down on that for sure. Let's go ahead and kind of get over to the side here, maybe. Let's go semi. Now, the one thing I've noticed, obviously we're a little close. You'll see this with at least this in the Scar. More so with the Scar is, let's try it here with the semi-auto. So that was pretty accurate. The Scar has a weird height over bore issue, it seems like, which you'll see. Let this thing rip, I won't control the recoil here. So there, it obviously is gonna climb quite a bit, but that's our G3A3. Let's go ahead and we'll look at the next weapon. I think is the HK51, which actually is not produced by HK. I don't remember offhand what it's produced by, but it is essentially, right here, it is essentially a short-barreled G3 is what it is. It's still chambered at 7.62x51. You can see the difference between this and the G3. So it has more of this particular version has a telescopic MP5 buttstock. You have a short tri-rail on this. You have the pick rail on top. Again, should be the same select fire at semi and full. So for this one, you can see our build here. Let's go ahead and test this thing out. it's probably going to kick like an animal here in the firing range, especially with the attachments I'm running. But again, still 7.62 by 51 millimeter NATO. So we'll go ahead. Actually, for some reason, seems to have less recoil. Maybe that's just me, the way I'm controlling it. Seems to shoot a lot flatter, which is pretty crazy. But I do like that they keep you with the 20 round mag. It sounds really good too. So this would be a nice shorty option. Pretty easy to control. It's obviously going to climb. Pretty similar to probably G3 in full auto unsustained fire. So G3, the HK51. And then we have, let's go ahead and scroll on down. I think with our next one here is the SOCOM 16 or the M14S 16. So Springfield Armory, SOCOM 16. Let's go ahead. We won't run a muzzle on this just for the heck of it. And unfortunately, there's no way to put a, like, SOCOM 16s, typically this is how they run, so I agree with it, but there is some really nice tactical options in real life with, you can put grips on and things like that. So we'll go ahead and take a look at this. Oh, I did not want that to come forward. Let's see, okay, hang on, so we do have full auto. Let's try full auto. So even controlling that was kicking pretty well. I didn't control it as well as I could have, but still kicking. Let's try it again. Starting full auto here. Get some shots on. Now this is a CQ. I think the barrel is going to be 12.5 to 14. Depending. Could be 16. There's a couple of different variants out there. But it is 7.62 by 51 NATO. Do a little reload. Let's let this dump it full auto. I'm not going to control this one. So huge climb. Try and control it now. Not holding my breath there. Let's try it one more time. We have some rounds to go. I'll control it on this burst. So that was a little easier to control. Really cool gun. I do like that. So the SOCOM 16, always been a weapon that I really liked. I wish they had more of a modernized chassis on the weapon though, so you could have more, laser light grips on the side, pick rails, bottom, etc. Next up, we have the Mark 17 or the Scar Heavy. So we're going to select this, my pre-built option, MP, and again, this is no mods right now, so we're just running with the stuff in the game. And I'll redo a lot of this when I get some mods installed. So we did run the Mark 17 previously in some live streams and stuff like that with mods, but now that it's in the actual game, see how it handles. Starting semi. Put our laser on. Now the one thing I did notice here is that the height over bore. So look where I'm aiming. So it's gonna shoot a little lower, right? Top right of the head there. It lands about 2 to 3 inches lower and slightly to the right, I want to say. Let's see. Nah, just 2 to 3 inches lower, it looks like. So it's still, there's a height over bore issue with this weapon. I don't know if that's on purpose or what, but full auto. Let's not control it here. We have the extended handguard here, obviously, which is really nice. Now, that was controlling, not controlling. Big climb as it should with 7.62 by 51. So really nice weapon. You guys know he's been on the channel for a long time here. You know I love a Mark 17. So great weapon. You have an extended handguard. This and the G3 are pretty good. Going to be pretty good for like medium to long ranges also. So that's cool. I'm really excited to see what mods they make for these weapons also. Scrolling on down, next up we have, let's see, so that's all of that. SMGs, we have the MP5 SD6. So running an optic and a light on this. So this should be, if it's going to be accurate, should be semi and 3-round burst. So it looks like, is it full auto? Let's see. Yeah, so they made it full auto. So technically I would say this is an SD3. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong down below. But full SD6 I thought was only 3-round burst. So it does sound awesome, for sure. But it is full auto, which the SD6 I thought had a trigger group of semi and 3-round burst. I won't control this fire now. So very little climb, what you would expect with a 9x19. Really nice gun. Everyone, the iconic MP5 SD looks the same. However, you have different variants with different trigger groups, typically, butt stock options. I thought that should have been a 3-round burst, but apparently they didn't go that direction. So I think those are all of the weapons, unless I'm wrong. Shotguns are all the same. So yeah, we had, just to review the weapons that we had the G3A3, we had the HK51, we had the SOCOM 16, we had the Mark 17, and then we had the MP5 SD6. So pretty cool. Now looking at cosmetics really quick. So cosmetics, this is where you had a pretty good amount of stuff here that you had. Now there's a little bit of a bug that I noticed, but for VBSS, let's go ahead and look at the helmets to start. So the helmets, you had this Elite Tech helmet, pretty ugly. Not, there's only one option to put a IR light on top. Then you also had outside of the helmet, you had the Phoenix flight suit, which for whatever reason is showing locked for me. I'm not sure why, even though I have the Dark Waters bundle, but it's a full body flight suit, so that would negate your pants. Then you have the carrier itself is going to be the T1 carrier. So that's going to be this one. I think this is the one here. The TP. Let me see. Nope, that's not the one. It is this one. TP1E carrier. So not a really in-depth carrier. You have a couple options there. Pretty ugly in my opinion. But SWAT-wise, I think it obviously makes more sense for that to be what it is. Next up, you have the just gloves and boots. So the gloves are going to be TP1E. No, I'm sorry. They're going to be the Phoenix gloves. I think for whatever reason it's locked for me. I could be wrong. Let's see. Yep, Phoenix gloves. And then for boots, you're going to have the Panama boots, which, where'd they go? I had them here. They might be showing locked. Nope, they're not showing locked. So Panama boots. There we go. So our options for this are going to be black and blacker, I guess. So that's everything for the VBSS. Now for the Atlas, for our helmet for Atlas, we're going to have the we're going to have the T5X helmet. So if I go ahead and try and find that, I forgot where it was. TX5 helmet right here. So our cosmetic options, pretty good. That's what I had on originally. Now for our carrier, we have the LS911 carrier. So this is going to be up here. So Phantom Systems LS911. You can see the different options with it here. You have a multicam, coyote, olive, desert, and then another multicam type. So pretty good. You don't have any mag pouches on the front though, which I don't love personally. Now next up, you're going to have for the upper body, the Atlas Pro Top, which is what I'm wearing here, Atlas Pro Top. This is going to be available in a couple different options here, you can see. So that looks cool. For our bottoms, we're going to have the Atlas Pro Pants right here, which again I don't love, but it looks fine, I suppose. It looks more like a flight suit, like the other one probably should be. And then you have Oxford hard knuckle gloves. So if we go to those, let's see, hard knuckle, these ones right here. And you're going to have those available in olive and tan. And then for boots, you're going to have the Salmon 4D boots. So we'll go ahead and look at those right here, Salmon 4D. And you're going to have what looks like a tan and a black. So that's everything for this update. Go ahead and bring myself back here. We'll go ahead and do our loadout. Personally, I'm digging, you guys know I love a Mark 17, so like I have to be running that bad boy pretty much all the time. But that's everything for the update, and I'll really quick, we'll just back out, go over to the missions so you guys can see. There is 3 new missions that I already discussed, but just so you guys can kind of see where they are, we'll go ahead, go over to the mission area, and just take a look. So we'll go ahead and jump into this. So obviously you have home invasion missions, and then you have dark water missions, which I am in quick play right now, so it won't let me, or I'm not in quick play, so it won't let me do it. But you have the 3 missions here. You can see some of the background right now. 2 of them that I'm running, but the 3 missions are Mirage at Sea, which again is a well-guarded luxury yacht, which was taken over by essentially terrorists. Then you have the Leviathan, which is a oil rig, which is taken over by eco-terrorists. And then you have the 3-letter triad, which is an abandoned island, again, taken over by drug dealers and terrorists. So this is a really great update. I really, really enjoy this. Now, I played through 2 of the missions, like I said. I want to play through them with buddies and the 3rd mission. The only one I didn't play it was through their triad. But I am looking forward to, this is day 2 of the update is out now, if you're watching this. So I saw a few comments in my other video that, hey, my mods aren't working. Every time there's a new update, you pretty much want to remove your mods and then check the websites again for new mods for this update, because they're patching the game and updating everything, so those mods are not compatible. So the mods should start rolling back out. You pretty much, save mods and you can re-download from that user, etc. when they come out with the mod that's compatible with the update. But the next couple of days, especially by the weekend here, we should see a lot of mods for this game with this particular update with the patch. So let me know your thoughts down below. I'll be covering some of these missions probably after some of the patches come in. But let me know what kind of content you guys want to see. Great update. Big shout out to Void Interactive. Really, really enjoying this update. I can't wait to play it with more friends. I love PvE like this, so really excited, and I'm really excited to see what some of the modders come up with. Let me know your thoughts down below. Till next time, this is Confronting Gaming with Dark Waters, the newest DLC for Ready or Not. Till next time, Confronting Gaming, out.